Hey guys, Fabiola here. So I'm here to show you how to optimize your Facebook page. This video is for the people who already have a Facebook page and just want to optimize it. Example, any new Facebook new features that they update, because they always like updating. You can know the new features that it has, so you can just optimize it further. Now, if you don't have a Facebook page and you would like to know how to do one from scratch, you can simply comment down below so that I can make a separate video on it, or you can simply email me and I can walk you through the steps. So again, this video is for the people who already have a Facebook business page and just want to optimize it a bit further. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. So let's hop right into it. Let's go. When people run into your page, the first thing they look at is basically your Facebook profile. So over here, you see that you have the first thing people would see would be your profile photo. Then it would be your cover over here. So you want to see you want to make sure that you have strong covers. Let's say you have a sale at the moment, and you always want to make sure that your covers are always changing. Stagnant pages are cool and great, but sometimes having a change up just opens up, even if it's like a follower that you have already, they see that something is new on the page. So that's a great tip to optimize your page. So the first thing, as I said, make sure you have a strong logo that when you go ahead and you scroll down on your feed, you want to make sure that your logo is able to be read. So meaning it has to be big enough in order to be read. Excuse me. Got allergies and shit. So now you want to make sure that your, logo is nicely seen, and then you want to make sure your cover photo. So there's a couple of great tools where you can make your own cover photo yourself. As I said, Canva being my favorite app that I love using, you go ahead and choose pre-designed templates and then upload it according to your needs, plug and play, up to your needs. If there's a sale, if there's something new in your coming new, if there's something, coming up for your brand, you can go ahead and choose a cover photo based on that. So if you do want to use the cover photos and you want to use pictures, you can use these free images that Canva already has for you, and they already license these images for you, so you don't have to worry. Or you can go on some free websites. There's ones, this is Pexels, this is Pixabay, or Shutterstock, which is the most common out of the all. And I suggest definitely getting a pro version for Shutterstock because it definitely is worth it when you want to get some free images. So as I said, over here you can go ahead and see different types of images, so you can choose to make sure you have a great cover photo. So I did that already, so I'm going to go ahead and upload, and I'm going to make it into a slideshow. So you can go ahead and choose into photos, a video, or a slideshow. I think what really works best and what I've seen really captivating and capturing is videos and slideshows. Videos and slideshows are most common in making sure that you get your message across. So I'm going to go ahead and do edit slideshow. So I'm going to go ahead and you can add about 5 images here to for your cover slideshow. So I'm going to go ahead and upload a photo because I did this one already, and I'm going to upload it. I'm going to choose photos and upload a photo that I would like, which I already did really quick. I just chose about a couple of photos just so you can see. So I'm just going to drop them. Great. Then I'm going to go ahead and just see how it looks, just so I can make sure that it looks good. So I'm just going to see how it looks just to make sure it looks good, and this is how it would look on your feed. So this is really nice and optimized. This is really nice to optimize your profile to make it look more up to date and current, and that's what this is about. The second thing you need to do is make sure that your page info is up to date. There is so many times where I'll go on somebody's page and then I'll see the wrong email or a wrong website, old website, outdated. And you never know if people just stop there or actually research more on me. I'm the research person, or I'm a really analytical person, so I'll research to make sure. But some people just leave it as is if it doesn't work. So you want to make sure you have a strong little description. You want to make sure your categories is in play. This category also gets seen on Instagram on your Instagram business page. So that's the category that is underneath your profile. You don't need to show it, but it's there as well. You want to go ahead into your phone number. If you do have a page phone number, you want to go ahead and make sure your website is updated by clicking here. Here, you want to make sure your email is up to date as well. Very important. Here, you want to make sure your address, if you operate out of a brick and mortar, it's just Amber Alerts. It's raining here in Miami, and that was the alert for a thunderstorm. Anywho, so you want to go ahead and make sure, after I was rudely interrupted, you want to make sure that your address is up to date here. You want to make sure that you have the products that you're selling as well. And then here is very important when it comes to hours. If you are a brick and mortar store, or if you are an online based service, we're always open. Just because we're just an e-commerce store, so they can always shop and they can always ask us questions and we'll always answer. But if you do have strict hours, you want to make sure you update that. So optimize your profile is making sure that your tabs and your page template is up to date. So the way to do that would be to go back into page info. So the templates and tabs I'm talking about is these tabs right over here: shop, reviews, about, community posts. These you can reorder, you can rearrange, and the template is basically this whole page over here, how it looks, the layout to the user, and what appears first and stuff. This is a shop template, by the way. So you have a shop now button as well with this template. So you want to go ahead and choose your templates and tabs. So you just go to page info and then you click templates and tabs right over there. Then, as I said, mine is a shopping template. You can go ahead based on your business. If you want a business template, if you have services based, venues based, nonprofit, and then the tabs will be rearranged from that. Services, restaurants, cafes, and video page. You can go ahead and choose a template that best suits your business. Then these tab defaults will be here. You can use the default tabs, but this is off for me because some of the stuff that was there I didn't need. So you can definitely rearrange it and add a tab and, delete a tab up to your standards. Oops, I don't need a notes tab. Sorry, did not mean to do that. Rearrange them. So my shop is first, my reviews is first. So if I wanted a special offer, let's say I had a special offer, I can go ahead and click the offers tab. Or if I had a special event going on, I would go ahead and make sure it's the first one listed. If I had a job, a very important job, I will go ahead and list it top. So these are your templates which you can rearrange and stuff, and you can shut them on and off. And you can take people directly. If you needed a link, you can copy that, and you can, even the reviews, you can link it. Well, you can have a link to your reviews page, for easier access. If you need to go ahead and access the URL real quick, you can access it using the templates and tabs, and make sure that you, right here, go ahead and copy, and you can go ahead and give it to your, customer to review real quick and stuff like that. On the page is basically a call to action button. Now this call to action button, it varies on every business. So if your business is a e-commerce site like mine, you can go ahead and put a shop now. So this, you can go ahead and edit the button. You can go ahead and put anything you need. Like let's say if you're a service-based business and you need people to book appointments with you, you would go ahead and press the book with you. To contact you directly, you would go ahead and press the contact button, and it has several options underneath, like sign up, send email. If you had a special promotion, something going on, you would go ahead and say see offers, purchase, or if you needed somebody to download your app, you can go ahead, press use app, play game, or join your community visit group. So there's a lot of cool features, and I do suggest changing this button every so often, just to change up the button and change up the way people see your page. It's always going to look great on your brand no matter what. So right now I have it as shop now, and have people sign up straight to my blog to make sure they get notifications. So that one is definitely a great tool to have to make sure that your page is up to date and people know exactly what your page is about automatically. The next way you want to optimize your page is by the stories right here. So you want to make sure, this is what people see as well, to try to sum up your business. Not It's so hard to sum up your business sometimes, but just try to find a paragraph, which is what I chose to sum up your business, just so people can see what your business is about and what you are about. Anybody that wants to invest in you or anything like that, they can see your story really quick. And you can go ahead and add what you can do here. You can edit the story, and you can edit it as much times as you want. But typically, people just keep this alone. Like, people just keep the story sometimes as it was set already. So is make sure that all of your, contact info and your Instagram page and post automatically to your page. The way to do that would be to go into the settings tab, go here into sync contact info on Instagram, and what it will do, it would sync the same Instagram, the email and the phone right on together. Just say, let's say if you change it on Facebook, you don't have to go ahead and change it on Instagram. You could go ahead and just press sync and it will sync the latest info. So I'm going to do that because I actually just did change my email, and then it'll tell me, if I had the correct email, the last email that I had before. But since I updated it, I'm going to go ahead and sync this whole info together. So it does a great job in doing that, off and on as well. The next way is making sure your Instagram page is connected directly to Facebook. Of course, you go to Instagram, and then you can go ahead and make sure that your page is connected. If you want to connect it, there will be a connect page here, and then you can go ahead and disconnect it or connect it, sync the contact info as I stated, and all that good stuff. You can go ahead and make sure it's there so that every time you post and every time you post a story, you can automatically post it to your Instagram page. And one more thing to optimize your page, making sure that you set this and you forget this. So you want to make sure all your general settings are up to your standards and up. Let's say visitor posts. This is anyone can publish to the page, or anyone can add videos or photos to your page. Now, you don't want to do this if you don't want people just posting on your page. So I'm going to actually not allow people to post any videos or photos, okay? I can actually review it or not. I can actually choose to review it or not, or disable other people's posts. So that's completely up to you, but definitely make sure you take advantage of that. Here is what I mean when I'm speaking about the Instagram stories. So you want to make sure that the post and the story sharing is set to on. Just so when you post, you just do it automatically so that you're actually taking advantage of both your platforms at the same time, which is very important and very hard to do. But since these new features allow you to link, it's so much easier. So here you want to make sure you're allowed to stories. If not, you can press disable and it will disable it. Tagging ability, you want to make sure if people are able to tag. I don't want others to tag any photos on mine, so I'm going to just take that off. Here, people can tag me, absolutely. It's not a problem because I'll be having giveaways and stuff, and I want people to tag my page. Then here is like the settings that you want to make sure if you want everybody to see your page, your age restrictions. Let's say if you have an alcohol related site, you would press alcohol related, or if you have a tobacco site, you will press 18 and over, just to have that set as a restriction so that Facebook doesn't ban your account or anything like that, because you already had it restricted. So those people won't be able to see it anyway. So I don't like that option, so I just change it off because I don't want people seeing when I change my info or my cover photo, all that stuff. You don't need to, but you can do it if you want more credibility on your, if you want more, action on your page. You can absolutely press that to on. And here's a comment ranking. This sets the popular comments to be featured top, so I just leave that there alone. It's already set to allow the comments which are most popular to appear on the top. So that's really the way that you can optimize your page, just to make sure it's optimized with Instagram together, and make sure that you are taking advantage of its newest features. So those are the newest features it has so far. Of course, there is so much more that you can do. But right now, we're going to just leave it at these few optimization tips. Of course, there is so much more that I want to show you. Example, how to set up your Facebook shop and how to set up Instagram shopping. Facebook is soon to allow users to shop directly on Facebook, so I will be doing a video right when that comes out, because I can definitely recommend you to go ahead and use and to optimize your profile, and I hope that this helped you as well. I will be sure to update any updates Facebook has. Hey, thank you again for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video, and until next time.